Okay, so here we are with our models, and this is the original drawing that I did earlier today. I would maybe make a change like right there, but I would look at this, and if I'm going to use this grayscale to go into these things, then I want to find like my darkest dark first. And right here, this is my darkest dark. It's like right at the bottom, it's his feet, and it's his mouth. Okay, those are the darkest darks. Now this is going to go up like around here in the grayscale. Somewhere up in here. And then there's lines that are on here. He's got this molded plastic hair. I don't care what you're using to draw. Something with a little texture or a teddy bear. It just doesn't matter. He's got some lines that are on his face. They're kind of distinctive, so I'm going to put those in. Now he's starting to show up. He's also got some shadow that goes here. He's got kind of a distinctive gray that's on the chest and goes down into the belly. His hands are a little bit darker. There's a little shadow that falls off her. The light's coming in for like this. So his shadow, which is a cool thing to draw, put the shadow right here. He starts to become kind of believable, right? Okay, so he's dark in here too. He's dark in here. And this is a really fast drawing. You can take your time doing this and just work up your darks, and all of a sudden you've got the illusion of something that's pretty good. And I want you to have illustrational skills. Even though this is 2D design, that means illustration in a lot of ways. And, and a designer who can draw, they get jobs. Okay? So let me go up to here. This is the geometric shape. And I'm going to shade in, which is going to give it kind of a two-dimensional feel. I could get into the numbers if I want to, but that's kind of details. There's a circle in this that I didn't see. It says Stanley on there. That's kind of nice. And it is kind of a light gray because the light falls on the top up here. And then the shadow falls off from the back. And we get a shadow. We get a heavier line that goes underneath it, which I would call line weight. And it just shows it, and then the shadow comes off from here, and here's a 4, and I'm not going to go any further with that. Okay, so I'm going to go to the bear. So I go to the bear. The darkest dark is this shoulder, where it falls off. The light falls in from this direction. You're always thinking about light sources. Sometimes it's coming from 2 directions, but we're just working with 1 direction right now, because it just makes it easier, and you should do that with a desk lamp. So this is kind of goes to a gray, where his fur tufts out here. You know, you're kind of finding things out as you go along. You don't have to know this before you start. You're seeing it as you work. So those lines go in like that, and they make his big tuft that's on the side of his face. And he's also got this dark that's like right up in here. I'm going really fast. His paw comes down. There's a shadow that's underneath the weight of that arm. Don't want to get hit by that arm. Really strong. The shadow falls down underneath, goes down into here, goes down into here, and then his shadow falls off like this, and it gets darker. And that's kind of a cool thing because it makes it come alive. Looks like it's someplace, right? His paws come down like this. He's got his claws. This gets a little bit darker in here. And this gets darker under here. His mouth is a little bit open, so I just put that in. And he's dark on this side of the face too. So that's, you know, I can work on this forever, but I'm just trying to put these ideas across. So you're looking at your light source, and you're just working with the side of this pencil, and you're putting it in. You know, watch out that you're not going too careful on this. You got to bear down a little bit with this to get a dark mark. Your arm should get a little bit tired. You know, the darker I go, the harder I push. And you'll see that when you do this grayscale. Okay, so there's 3 little drawings of just how to do something. You're going to do a couple figures. You're going to use a tool. So I'm going to talk about self-portraits next, but let's stop right there.